public golf club in Pennsylvania has apologized to 5 black women for calling the police on them. They were kicked off the grounds after the co-owner of the club and his father complained that the women were playing too slowly. It's the latest in a series of incidents where African Americans have been arrested or asked to leave a public facility in the U.S.
Why you y'all pushing her? She not doing nothing. Like, what are y'all doing?
On Sunday, a black woman was arrested at a Waffle House in Alabama for refusing to pay for plastic utensils. The video of her arrest shows officers wrestling her to the floor, threatening to break her arm and exposing her naked body. Another case happened 2 weeks ago at a Starbucks cafe in Philadelphia. Staff there called the police on 2 black men because they had not placed an order and wanted to use the restroom. That sparked a wave of anti-racism protests.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! I believe that we can win! I believe that we can win!
In response, the CEO of Starbucks ordered all restaurants to close for mandatory anti-racism training following a nationwide campaign against the coffee chain. Earlier, we spoke with economist and author Dave Perkins and human rights activist Randy Short about the ongoing controversy.
Racism in institutions is real, and the prejudice is real. That's a fact. We need to care about America as an entire society and look after everyone. If we don't do this, we're going to have worse problems.
I have enormous difficulty accepting the idea that this young lady trying to run her Starbucks in Philadelphia spends time thinking about class and segregation and trying to target black people. She's trying to run the restaurant and she's trying to maintain order and keep the business working and not let people take advantage of her. 2 guys loitering and not purchasing products from a store while using their facilities. How do you stop that from happening again? But I don't think that little girl running the Starbucks as best she can, reluctantly calling the police, sighing, saying loitering again, is thinking about using loitering laws against black people.
Yes, there are people that are belligerent in businesses. Yes, there are folks out of order. Some of them are black, but I've worked with a lot of white drunks in my day, and they don't get handled quite the same way. This is a fact.
I'm a golfer, Dr. Short. Women play more slowly than men, and 5 women together play very slowly, and the entire golf course is waiting for them. The fact that they are black has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that they are slow.
As long as people pretend that injustice and mistreatment of people is okay, as long as it does not impact them. That is the problem with the majority. They lack an understanding that it can be us today and it can be them tomorrow.
Now, this is where I ask myself the question, at what point do you treat black people like ordinary people and subject them to ordinary rules of society? At what point do you stop taking every incident as racism and start evaluating them as human beings and how they're acting? That's my question.